ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think girls better than men, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On play action, here's McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. It's second down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is third and long. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here we go. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Now screen set up from Mason. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He fires a man downfield, it's Felton. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
That's another.
That one good for 26 yards.
And this offense just continues to methodically move the ball down the field here on their opening drive, Mike. And I think defensively, they've got to figure something out. Otherwise, this has the looks for one of those long days in the office.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Greg Rousseau. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to fourth and very long. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Samuel, going to see what he can do. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Allen going to make the read and hold on here. And he's down on the other side of midfield, marking at the 48-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
It's the combination of size and speed that really differentiates Josh Allen from the rest of the quarterbacks in the league. So it makes a lot of sense that they're going to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, and we just saw why there.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. That's taken in, Keon Coleman. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Vikings' 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a couple. To the air is Allen. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
5. From 29, here's 2nd and 5. He'll try the right side this time. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2. Now a designed run. It's Allen. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. Open receiver, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And in motion is Coleman. On third down, it's Allen. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. They'll try and run right on the option. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Bills move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground is Mason. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
We are through 1. 7-3 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They've got it second down and 6 to begin. On the handoff, Jones. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as the tackle is made at about the 38-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 3. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
I love this call. My defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Quincy Williams in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season.
At the 41-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's going to take a shot down the field. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This officially a 58-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Round 80!
Drive will start on the ground. We get this to about midfield. Josh Metellus there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. In motion, Shakir. Allen goes with a pop pass. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Second and inches. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
Come on now, that's just unfair. You're asking them to stop a fullback cold. All he needed was a couple inches to pick up the 1st down. Mike, I think if they run that play 10 different times, 10 different times, he's moving the chains.
A throw on the move is caught. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Buffalo.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Now give on the ground. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
1st and
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Here's a run, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Bills extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A run. And here's Mason. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as he takes it to the 35.
13 yards on the play.
2 minutes to go here till halftime.
First down.
We'll have more from Minneapolis
First and 10 at
after
the
this.
35-yard line.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's Jones. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Back at the 31-yard line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
That's caught by Jefferson on the right side.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
On first down, here's McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 37.
A big play for Minnesota. 37 yards.
First and 10
And it's
at the
hardly an
11-yard
exaggeration
line.
when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. To the left side, and that's caught by Felton. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
1-yard line.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. It is brought in the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too. but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Samuel, gonna see what he can do. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
First down, Bills.
Allen to throw again. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing again is Allen. This one, downfield for Kincaid. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. Third down coming up.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down. So, fourth down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
A gain of 17 yards.
That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Will Reichard to kick off for the
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Samuel going to see what he can do. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
At the 41. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Working from the pistol. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
To the air on third down, here's Allen. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. Trying to get to that pylon, not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. Big play there for the Bills. 59 yards. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Alert, alert, alert!
Allen. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
To throw again, it's Allen. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. Design run here for Allen. And he will take it in himself. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. On comes Patterson for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bills will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll run. This is Mason. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run. Simple handoff. No gain.
He finds the man downfield. It's Felton. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They get 18 on that one. It'll be a Vikings 1st down. On play action, here's McCarthy. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the 1st.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
24-yard line.
Off the bootleg. It's McCarthy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on downs.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and a yard. Now well-designed run. It's Allen, and that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
I can promise you that when that play caller sent that second and short play in, he never imagined his next play call would be 3rd and long. But after that loss there, that's the case, and he's got to be scratching his head.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. But now a marker comes flying in late behind the line of scrimmage. Might we get a roughing the passer call here? First and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
He's looking deep for Shakir. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
3rd and 11. Pearsall, the man in motion. Out of the gun on 3rd down, it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Van Ginkel.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He's got his tight end, Hockenson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. Throwing again is McCarthy. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
21 more yards.
They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
19, Cougar 19.
To the air once more is McCarthy. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Not much happening there, just a short game. these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9.
56.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
On first down, it's Allen. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. And in motion is Coleman. Allen now on 2nd down. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To throw once more, here's Allen. He's got his man, that's Kincaid. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, it's Allen to the air. That's to Kincaid once again. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams where they have a guy like this. I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he'll give it up on the pitch. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now Allen. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. From the gun, here is Allen. And he's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one, number 7 of the year. Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Vikings 9.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
He's got it! And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
6 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything...
Nowhere to go! He's going to be taken down. Greg Rousseau in there to record his 2nd sack of the afternoon, and number 6 on the year. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Brown 80! We'll go.
1st and 10, and it's Allen. On the run to the right. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. That one good for 26 yards.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. Defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Two yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest
And
mark.
he'll take it on in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. That his second TD catch of the season. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Bills are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. To throw is McCarthy. Now, screen set up for Mason. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
At the 12-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a road win here for the Bills. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll do it for us. For Greg